Well, the Field Crop Development Center actually has been in this location for 38 years, but the feed crop branch, which the main part of the work has done, has actually been around for 41 years. We started up at the university, again, 41 years ago. So the focus of our work here is putting out actually new varieties, mainly of barleys, of feeds and malts and foods. We also have programs where we're working on some winter wheats and trits as other programs which are supportive of what we do from all the programs and work that we have. The range of the programs, again, is targeting Western Canada with a focus certainly on Alberta, but the application of where these crops work really well, borders really don't define it, and it's been a very successful program, and we've certainly been well funded and well supported for this long time. What we're focused on when we're looking at our program through all the various crops that we're developing here, we're looking at specific traits that the industry needs. Yield, of course, is number one, but we also have specific labs and scientists that work in our quality, our biotech, and our pathology areas, which support looking at the areas we want for specific traits of quality that the industry needs for their uses. The disease resistance, which is a very major component of what we try to build into all of our varieties, because just the economics of having disease in there and not having to use sprays is a huge advantage, giant economic advantage. So we're actually well known for that part of our program. Well, the breadth of the industry that we work with is giant. We can break that down into a couple different areas. We've got first and foremost the producer groups that actually put money into this program to allow us to actually go and do our work. Again, certainly we've got anywhere from the Barley Commission is certainly a very big one. We actually have a Canada-Alberta Barley Agreement in place, which helps define the scope of that work. We have the beef producers, which are very big and key, and again, of putting money in here and believing in our program for certainly the feed side of things. We have many other partners throughout the industry that anywhere from the Canadian Malt Barley Technical Centre put some money in on specific projects. Then we have our other producer groups or funding agencies that are major sponsors. We have the Alberta Crop Industry Development Fund, which focuses on many areas, but certainly in the varietal development, they've been very supportive. We have the Alberta Innovates Biosolutions, which is also very interested in what we're doing and have specific wants and really like what we're doing. WGRF has been a sponsor of some of our program as well. So there's a long list of funders. But we also then source internationally for a lot of our material that we need to come in and screen, because genetics aren't as static, and you don't really create them. You're really recombining them when you're putting all these new varieties together. So we work with the Acarta program that works out of the Middle East and all over the world, and CIMID as well, which is based out of Mexico, but we have large collaborations all over the world of sharing germplasm, giving and receiving, and helping forward all these materials that we have, and we come up with, again, the varieties change on a continual basis, or certainly the diseases change, and you have to keep addressing those with new genetic materials. It's a really good, strong program, and we just really hope to keep going, and actually we're really looking to get better.
The main objective of our center is to do agricultural research in genetics and to develop better varieties for growers and general consumers in Alberta in particular, and for the whole Canada in general. And what we do here, we try to, I would like to say usually that everything starts here. See, when the general consumer goes to the supermarket and buys food and drinks like beer or bread or products for their barbecues. All of that is based on the varieties that are bred here in this center. The challenge is how to predict the future demand of the market in Canada and worldwide. We work with feed and forage is the main use of barley, but also around 20% of the production of barley goes into malt. And more recently, there's been a big increase in barley for food because of what is being classified as functional food and all the health quality issues that are attributed to barley. So we are very also, we have that objective also in our program to produce better barley for food. From the breeding point of view, it's hard to predict where the market is going to evolve, but based on the information we have, I think hopefully we'll be able to follow the demand and the market and produce the varieties that growers and the general public are demanding right now. For the crop, like in the case of barley, we focus very much on standability, or what we call lodging resistance. So a grower would not like to grow barley that lodges, and so that's our main challenges here. And then we have to focus on the different uses, as I was mentioning, and that is there are many quality traits that are important for the final uses, like you need be able to make more beer for the same amount of barley, and now we have to focus on the quality traits that assure us to have more and better beer from barley, or to be able to have better feed qualities when we are feeding livestock, or either for beef or pork or meat production or dairy production. So we have to align the program with that, and then once we obtain all those qualities in a variety, we have to protect that. So protecting varieties from the diseases that attack the crop are also among our main objectives. So we have to be sure that when we deliver a variety or a product, that is the best we can get, and that will give the best profitability and take care of the environment the best way possible.